Well, guys, we are back once again for the season finale for Season of the Wish. I actually did not think we'd be here, but looks like Bungie did an old sneaky on us and decided to release the end of the season when the end of the season actually should occur, and we don't have to wait 5 months to get the real ending, which is nice. Finally, we can play the end of a season like right where it should end and not where it's supposedly going to be. Sorry if my voice sounds a little different. I'm a little sick right now, so I might not do a whole lot of talking, at least initially. If you hear the audio randomly cut out while we're playing, it could just be because I'm having a coughing fit, and I don't want that to carry over to the recording, so sorry in advance if that's the case. Last week, we left off with Crow and everybody trying to convince everybody that he's okay to go into the portal by himself. He will be our tether, he'll go in first, we'll follow right afterwards. The boy can do it. I believe it. I believe wholeheartedly in the boy. I just don't want him getting killed before the fight even starts. I think we have week 3 of the Wish Keeper bow as well, like the catalyst thing. There's so much about Riven that I never knew. It was our mutual role to be a keeper of secrets, of course, but still. The leylands are still resonate like a plucked string. My Techians have felt the appearance of another anomaly in the Black Garden. Okay. Another star-crossed anomaly thing. Let's speak to Riven and see what's going on.
The time has come. Mara's Techians say that the last remaining egg will soon enter the heart of the confluence. Once it is secured, then by the terms of our bargain, I will grant Savathun's wish. Doing so will require a great expenditure of my power. The Techians will not be able to maintain my conjuring afterward. Which is to say, that the wish will be our farewell. Oh, guardian mine. What a strange life this has been. By Ahamkara standards, it was comfortable and luxurious. I spent my days with royalty and my nights with my beloved. I never wanted for sustenance, for I was presented with wishes to spare. And though it was all taken from me, in the end, my murderer set me free and ensured the future of the progeny my mate and I created. Now, I will sacrifice my own lingering existence to ensure your future in return. Perhaps I am more like Tyrannus than I would like to admit. He always claimed I was.
Okay. Nothing about her breaking the final wish on the Dreaming City. But I know there's supposed to be weekly wishes after the season. The story is over, so maybe we'll get something else. Maybe that's how we'll get the final breaking of the Dreaming City wish to keep it from being perpetually cursed. No guarantee on that, but it'd be nice if that was the case. Alright. We have a mission to do. Story mission. Where is it located, though? There it is. Took a second for it to load. I think this is like, your effective power is capped at 5. I don't know what that means. Like, I can't have more than 5 power over the level for this? Huh, interesting. Hopefully it's not actually at 5. Alright. I don't know how the story...
One final egg remains. One hidden within my own court by Tyrannus, in a secluded chamber of starlight and potential.
The confluence has aligned, and our goal is in sight. To know all our efforts are coming to fruition is exhilarating.
Is that a smile I hear in your voice, Osiris? You're lucky the Guardian has a few words, lest they ruin your stoic reputation in the tower.
I cannot help but feel alive in this moment. Though there is still much to do. It seems possible now.
I wonder what's going to happen to the dragon eggs. Who takes custody of them? I don't assume we would give them to Mara. They should be split evenly amongst all of the... What is the Alliance? The Alliance members? Like some for the Vanguard, some for Mara, some for the Cabal, and some for the Fallen. Just to keep the power in check. You would think, but I don't know what's going to happen to the eggs. We've assured their survival, but in what form? Like locked away in a vault somewhere? Oh, there's like Vex technology.
Of course. My final child is held captive in the Queen's private wing. How ironic. How appropriate. Just think. If we had continued working together with respect, with trust, as equals, we could have built so much more than this city. We could have been friends.
Do you feel it, Mara? We stand before the end. All that remains is to know whether we are swept away by it, or it breaks against us.
And to see what consequences our wish has wrought. That is where my mind rests. Let hope stay my fears.
Hope, yes. But also our mettle, our actions. I am confident in our heading, come what may.
In Crow. In us. As am I.
Oh, I missed the plate over here.
We've spent so long holding together the pieces, Osiris. Do you worry what will come after all of this?
No. I welcome it. I'm tired, Mara. I'm ready for what comes next. It's all right to admit you are too.
Oh, it sounds like... Interesting. It sounds like Osiris wants us to be like his final tour of duty. It's like, I'm just tired. Like, I just want to see what happens next, one way or the other. Like, I just want it to be over. I don't want to see Osiris go, but he doesn't have his light anymore. He has his portal, more or less. Ah, this looks familiar. Mephetic host by defeating Scorn?
Scorn have found their way into your domain. How?
This place is woven into the confluence. To expose it for us was to expose it to the enemies already within our walls. And the Scorn have long been within these walls.
Then we will remove them.
I'm getting a set of challenge flashbacks from this.
Descend upon you. Prepare yourself for battle.
crap, the dragon fire going off killed me. Whoops. I forgot that the dragon fire, like, stays on the ground and then it explodes afterwards. My bad. That simple? Shouldn't be that simple. I expect a bigger boss fight.
Most of these Scorn are mindless husks raised by the Witness. But others, they bear Fickrul's touch.
Has he resurfaced? Crow believes he fled the shore and remains a fugitive.
Petra reported activity from Fickrul's knights on Earth. They sought recruits, along with a dead Ahankara's power.
Knights? Strategy? Their culture deepens. Fickrul means to make a wish, then. For the Witness?
I think not. Their motivations are both against us, but not aligned. Something else is at play.
The fanatic is running his own interference on behalf of nobody but his own. He's trying to build up a force. It's not for the Witness. It's not against. It's not. They're not. He's actively working against us, but not in favor of the Witness.
They're attempting to force a wish from the embryo. This must not come to pass. A whim, like a venomous hatchling, knows nothing of restraint.
Fire team, engage the enemy.
Looks like the Mad Bomber character model got reused for this one. God.
Now shatter their totems. End this fool's errand.
The virus is gonna kill me soon. No dragon breath ammo. There we go, finally one. You should be dead off that. Holy hell, everything is exploding. Is there an egg in here? Is it corrupted like the last one? Nope, it's untainted. Yay, we don't have to cleanse this one.
Could that have worked? Could the scorn have brought a wish to fruition like that?
No. At least, I do not believe it is possible. Though I wasn't willing to see them try.
This egg is not the first to find itself in your court. Did you intend to breed the Ankara again?
I intended to maintain a suitable suite of options from which to choose.
Yeah.
Nothing more. Those plans were made so long ago, Osiris, and the eggs corrupted beyond here. Things are different now. Whether the Ahamkara live on is not mine to choose.
To relinquish control is almost as frightening as trust or hope. Sometimes, that is all we have.
And in that trust, our pact concludes. I will make your wish.
Alright, but again, it comes down to where the eggs end up going. Who gets control of the eggs? I like this dragon's breath ornament, but I kind of wish, like, when it got fired up, like, the logo on the side would change colors or something, but it doesn't really. It kind of just obscures. I like it better this way, because then you can really tell that the things on the side are heating up. Lets you know visually without actually having to look at your buffs and debuffs. Alright, she says she'll grant the wish now, just like that. All the eggs have been secured. Secured in what capacity? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fully understand exactly how we're going to keep them safe or put them to use in a way where everyone gets a fair share or fair asking as to what gets done with them. It should be distributed evenly amongst... I forget what our alliance is called. It's like the collective or something like that. It's something weird. But it should be... All the eggs should be distributed everywhere.
Riven's last clutch. Plucked from the void and saved from extinction.
Yay.
Maybe that bodes well for the rest of us.
We'll see.
Either way, we held up our end of the bargain. Now it's Riven's turn. Hey... I need to tell you something while I have the chance.
Oh, okay.
That first moment when I woke up in the Dreaming City, I was so lost, confused. I didn't know where to go, who to trust. Everyone hated me for something I couldn't even remember. But you helped me find my footing. And when my memories came back and everything made less sense than ever, you were there to see me through. You gave me the chance to walk through the Dreaming City with my head held high and the courage to follow a new path. Thank you, Guardian, for everything. See you, Starside.
Oh, man, he even did the old classic, like, goodbye. Oh. Crow remains uncertain about what the future holds, but not about his decision. He regards you seriously. Yeah, Crow's family. That's how it has to be. Oh, thank you, Guardian, for everything. See you, Starside. No, Crow, you better not get yourself killed, bro. Better keep yourself safe. You're supposed to be there for recon. Leave the heavy lifting for me. You just hold the door open for the rest of us to come. Do not do something stupid and get yourself killed. It's not... It would be a really bad way to end the story. Or to end his story. Final words. Don't die. Go in, stay safe, crack the door open for the rest of us, and then we'll come in afterwards. All you gotta do is just hold the door open. Oh man, that goodbye now makes me worried that he's gonna die on the other side, and we're gonna find his dead body. I would like him to have a chance to meet Cade, because I know Cade will be in it somewhere. Final words.
Has the time come for my final meal? Your ambitions fed me well before. I've never tasted such a gulf between desire and reality. Then you killed me. Now you and I have returned to the start. Last meal, last words, last wish. May it bring you everything you deserve.
She says it so ominously, like if she knows that the wish is gonna somehow backfire. It might not backfire. No, it can't backfire. Due to our pact with her, it has to be what she says it is. She's just wishing us luck in her own weird way. And then we step on.
So the generation of Ahamkara turns over. One last death to feed new life. What will it feed within you?
The 15th wish. Make your bargain. Finally, that stupid Easter egg finally gets resolved. We have the final wish, the real 15th wish done and over with. I was kind of hoping for a result where that Dreaming City would be uncursed, but it looks like that is not going to happen. I wish it would happen. It doesn't look like it's going to. Yeah.
This one you shall cherish, O guardian mine.
You're sure about this?
Nope, but it's what we have to do.
I am. It has to be me. We'll find each other again.
It could be Mara, by the way.
Always.
You're not taking supplies with you, bro? Not even like a backpack of stuff? Alright.
I kept my promise, as you did yours. Isn't that a pleasant surprise?
For that, at least, you have my thanks.
And you have mine, for always providing such a unique challenge. To impose your desires upon reality so artfully. You could teach my children a great deal. Until we meet again, Mara.
Yeah, that's the end of Riven 2.
Is he?
He is on his way.
Who do you mean by he? You mean Crow? That he's on his way, as in, like, he's on his way into the portal, or he's on his way to the other side? Where's my brother gone to, Mara? Tell me where my boy is.
It's no small feat, the things you've helped accomplish today. Thanks to you, and guardians like you, Crow has grown. Walked his own path. In aiding Riven's clutch, you've averted the annihilation of an entire species. Provided a chance for her children to choose their own paths. We'll be there to guide them, should they require it. Riven was never truly an ally, but common cause aligned us in a way I had not anticipated. Relying on her was a risk, true. But there was a time when the Vanguard was averse to trusting me as well.
For good reason.
Trust is dangerous, risky, vulnerable. But to trust is to hope. And what is life without it? It separates us from the witness, a creature that is the death of those things, of all things. I've peered into its eclectic souls and found only nihilism. Even now, the soul divisive burns through the dreaming city and the confluence. You've granted the wish, carved a path, but battles remain before you. Expunge the Vex from the dreaming halls while Osiris prepares the veil to forge a bridge to my brother. This will allow you to lead a strike force into the Traveler's pale heart and rendezvous with Crow. From there, it will be the fight of your lives. Steel yourself. You fight for all of us.
It all comes down to us once again. Of course it does. Wouldn't have it any other way, though. In securing Riven's clutch, you've averted annihilation of a species. Expunge the Vex. Basically, just like continue doing what you've been doing, and just like, yeah, you're in the fight for your life when you get in there. Yeah. Wishing all the best. Is Riven really gone, though? Oh, she really is gone. Not even her avatar is here. Oh man, I wonder if her dialogue at least carries over. Dang, she really is gone. Alright, there's gonna be the weekly story turn, right?
My queen, the Techien await authorization to position your personal harbinger. Their second missive, they say.
I already... Never mind. Tell them I will see to its deployment myself.
If I could speak bluntly, my queen, you seem distracted of late.
Just mulling on history in a different light. Taranis and Riven. Against all odds, they found each other and chose love instead of misery. Until I tore them apart in the Great Hunt. I locked Riven in a gilded cage and hid her away.
In doing so, you saved her from destruction.
For good or for ill, I do not regret my part in the hunt. Nor the second chance we have given the Ahamkara by seeking Riven's eggs. And I'm glad she and Taranis could meet again, in a way, before the end. They have me thinking of Sior.
I see. What was she like as Queen's Wrath? I was too young to know the Awoken behind the legend.
Sior was the soldier we sent to break the tide if it ever turned against us.
If half the legends about her were true, she should have been the one to face the curse.
You're both warriors in your own right. She, a war cudgel, and you, a master-crafted blade. But she would have been untested as regent. You gave our people hope when it had burned away in my absence, and held it high. You forged an alliance with humanity, guided the Techians because you've walked their path. No one else could have ruled in my place. Any further questions, my wrath?
Just one. What did you love about her?
I could list reasons until soul burned out, but they would be lacking in complete truth. We do not love rationally. We just love.
I'll keep that in mind, my queen.
Oh man, and that's really it. It's over. So, that is the end of the seasonal story. I don't know what's going to happen with the dragon eggs. It's obviously a very big plot point that needs to be filled out. Don't know if they're going to be, you know, housed for safekeeping or if they'll be let loose to live on their own in the wild. Crow seems to have gone in and she feels him on his way to bridge the connection. Maybe he stepped into the portal, and while it's only a moment for him, 5 months have passed on our side. So maybe that's how this is going to work for the time dilation. Osiris is doing a mad dash to try to bridge the connection properly with the Veil and give us a way to get inside as well. I'm sure all of our allies are finally prepping for the final assault inside the Traveler. Oh, Crow's model is even gone. Oh man, he's really gone. mean, that's the weekly story. I didn't think they'd give it to us this week. It's really light, but I mean, it's basically just wrapping up the final loose ends before the next major expansion. It could... I mean, I'm glad I don't have to wait several months. There's supposedly one more radio message before the season's over. But I'm glad we don't have to wait several months in order to get the final message. It's good that we don't have to. It would have really dulled the ending if we had to like, come back weeks afterwards and be like, oh yeah, I forgot what's happened. So they just kind of just did it right away. They have other stuff happening too with like the Guardian games and Into the Light and the weekly wishes, whatever that might be. And maybe we'll get some more stuff leading up to the final shape. But I mean, I don't have a lot of critiques. Just like the season was kind of whatever. We already knew we were gonna have to find a way to get into the Veil. Something else could have been happening in the background while Osiris just built his bridge in order to get into the Veil. And then we could have done something else. Maybe this whole season could have been about fixing the Dreaming City instead of just wishing for our way into the Traveler. But it is what it is. Maybe the weekly wishes will eventually, you know, follow up on that. Kind of wish we got more about Mithrax. It's been a while since we've last heard about him as far as what he's up to. But it is what it is. There's critiques. If the story is just okay, the year of Lightfall and the seasonal stuff. Season of the Witch is probably the best so far. Miles ahead. Season of the Deep and Season of the Wish are kind of tied. I'd probably give it to Season of the Wish a little bit more, just because of the Coil and Warlord's Ruin. I really like Ghosts of the Deep more as a dungeon than Warlord's Ruin, but there wasn't a lot to Season of the Wish, to be honest. And then Season of Defiance, I mean, who cares about that season? That season's easily the worst of this expansion. But this is the last season we'll ever get for Destiny 2, as far as content-wise, so from here on forward it's going to be episodes, so I guess it's the end of an era when it comes to that. But, I mean, I'm kind of happy to see it all be wrapped up and on a nice little bow. Now it's just a waiting game, but could have been better. Could have been way worse, but we'll see if Bungie can stick the landing with the final shape. My expectations are really low, and just based off everything that's been happening at Bungie, the pressure's on. It has to be literally the best thing they've ever made, and if it's anything less than that, it might break the company, but we'll see. For the time being, guys, that's going to be this week for Season of the Wish. That's it. If anything else story related or anything monumental happens during this season before the final shape, I'll be sure to post it here on the channel. We're still chugging away with our playthrough on Baldur's Gate right now, and I'm trying to get to that when I can. That game's kind of complicated, so while I want to do a full playthrough with it, doing a full playthrough is probably going to be really hard to do, but I'll try to stick with it for as long as I can. If you guys have watched up until this point and have liked what you've seen, be sure to subscribe, or at the very least, just hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps a lot. It pushes this video out in the algorithm, helps people find this channel that might not have found it initially to begin with. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, just because in the future we'll be doing far more content, and maybe some of the stuff we'll be doing in the future will be stuff you guys will want to see. But other than that, we will end it here, and we'll see you guys all next time.